shall we wait? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Shall we start or shall we wait? करो सर पे जाओ See, four and five. Unit number 3, that is structure, sign and play in the discourses of human sciences. Unit number 4, methods, Mr. Kuku, and hymnity and narrativity by Grace Steva. Third unit, it is called as paper number 15, third unit, structure, sign and play in the disc. Is a research article, an essay presented by Derrida himself in one of the symposium. John Hopkins University conducted a symposium. John Hopkins University conducted a symposium. Symposium, that is a kind of conference. John Hopkins University in 1966. And in that conference, a research paper is read by Jacques Derrida. The title of that research paper is Structure, Sign and Play in the Discourses of Human Sciences. See, this is the research article essay read by Jacques Derrida in a conference held in 1966 at John Hopkins University. John Hopkins University. आमचे विद्यार्थी नाहीत ना तुमच्याकडे स्ट्रेस मॅनेजमेंट मग स्ट्रेस मॅनेजमेंटच दिलं ना सर आताची पाठ हा मग चुकीचं हे काढले प्रिंट चुकीच काढलेलं आहे पण तुमच्या विद्यार्थीच हे मी आता बघितलं नाही तर रिझल्ट मध्ये बघितलं सर्व्हिस कोर्स मध्ये एक मिनिट हा पर्सनॅलिटीज आहे सर स्ट्रेस नाही सगळे विद्यार्थी पर्सनॅलिटीज आहेत हा यात काही एक दोन विद्यार्थी तुमच्याकडे असतील मला वाटतं हा दोन दोन तीनच आहेत मी ते तीनचे काढून घेतो सर जो हा आहे मी ते नंतर देतो हो हो हॅलो हॅलो
Yes, sir.
Structure, sign and play in the discourses of human sciences. Jacques Derrida, who opened a new kind of approach, a new trend started in literary criticism. A new movement began in literary criticism. A shift from tradition to modernism, postmodernism, let me call, not modernism, postmodernism, was started with the lecture given by Jacques Derrida. The title of his lecture was Structure, Sign and Play, the Discourses of Human Sciences. This lecture, this speech was given by Jacques Derrida at Johns Hopkins University conference held in 21st October 1966. And the same lecture was later published in the form of chapter in his book called Writing and Difference. See, Writing and Difference, the most important book written by Jacques Derrida in 1967. And in that book, one chapter is entitled as Structure, Sign and Play, the Discourses of Human Sciences. Who swims against the tides of ocean, who wrote against the tradition, who started a new kind of thinking in literature and literature. Jewish family, Sephardic Jewish family, Sephardic, that is farmer. See, studied philosophy and later moved to Paris. See, that France was, even today France is known as one of the most important countries in Europe. Though Jacques Derrida is born in Europe in minority community in Algeria, minority community, that is Jewish family, Jewish community, minority, and white British Christian community, that is in majority. See, Derrida participated in various seminars. See, he was the disciple of Michel Foucault also, and he wrote for the first time Cogito and the History of Madness in 1963. Cogito and the History of Madness. And later in 1967, three books were written by Jacques Derrida. See, these three books, one is the Writing and Difference, Voice and Phenomena, and Of Grammatology. All these three books are most important books, opened a new approach in the history of English literature and literary criticism. And Indian critic called Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak, because Jacques Derrida was a French writer, and he wrote almost all his works in French only. Writing and Difference, Voice and Phenomena, Of Grammatology, see, all these were written in French language. And Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak translated Of Grammatology. See, Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak, see, this woman translated Of Grammatology in English. See, it is the Indian critic. See, credit to translate Of Grammatology into the English language from French language goes to Indian critic called Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak. Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak. Derrida's publication of Structure, Sign and Play in the Discourses of Human Sciences declared the death of structuralism. See, structuralism, that age of structuralism came to an end with the arrival of Jacques Derrida on the horizon of literary criticism. नाही पण त्यांच्याकडे परत काढते ना स्टेशनरी
घेऊ का त्यांची
हा त्यांचं घ्या ना वर जाऊ. Hello, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
See, with the arrival of Jacques Derrida on the literary and critical horizon, see, the structuralism came to an end. See, Jacques Derrida opposed that structuralism, pointed out the faults of that structuralism, and his works have been associated with post-structuralism and postmodernism. See, his works, the works of that Jacques Derrida, have been associated with post-structuralism and postmodernism. And the person who coined the term deconstruction, see, the term deconstruction is coined by Jacques Derrida. Who is associated with that deconstruction? It is Jacques Derrida who is associated with deconstruction. His structure, sign and play in the discourses of human sciences is considered as the manifesto of postmodernism, deconstruction, and post-structuralism. Manifesto of postmodernism, post-structuralism, and deconstruction. See, all these movements, that is deconstruction, postmodernism, post-structuralism, are linked to each other. We cannot separate these movements from one another because some of the characteristics which are linked here. See now, before Jacques Derrida, who were there on the literary horizon? Before Jacques Derrida, see, I would like just to change the mistake. Is it visible? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See here. Before Jacques Derrida, what was in vogue? Structuralism was popular before Jacques Derrida. New criticism was popular before Jacques Derrida. New criticism. Last year you studied new criticism. That the study of text, the formal aspects of text, entering into the text without taking the help of author, without taking the help of sociology, without taking the help of history. See, that is work itself is most important in new criticism. Just open the work, read the work, and say this is good, this is bad. That is new criticism. In structuralism, we study structuralism also. There is the sign. Sign is there. That is truth is there. Center is there in structuralism. Fixed center was there in structuralism. Fixed truth was there in structuralism. That is modernism. And that sign consists of signifier and signified. Last year you studied Fernandez Saussure signifier and signified. The relationship between signifier and signified was arbitrary one. We cannot separate that signifier from the signified and that signified from the signifier also. Arbitrary. Why? That the box which is kept in front of you is called as a mobile. Is unknown. That is an instrument. That is instrument. Electrical instrument which you are now viewing and listening to me. Why that instrument is called as a mobile? That is a signifier. Mobile is a signifier. And what is signified? That instrument is the signified. Why that instrument is called as a mobile and why not laptop? Why not desktop? Why not in another name. Is there any logic link up? No, there is no. Or I am holding a pen at present in my hand. Why this is called as a pen and why this is called as a remote? Is there any logical reason? Is it where is it written? Nowhere it is written. It is our mind. For the sake of our convenience, we have given the name that is this is the pen, this is the what is to say that see that is our mind has given a name to each things and instruments. See, there is no logical link up, that is arbitrary relationship between signifier and signifier. And each text consists of sign. Sign that is called as truth, that is called as center. It is fixed one. See, it is fixed one. There is the center in the text. There is the truth in the text. There is the only one theme in the text, one subject in the text, and that subject is also fixed subject, fixed theme, fixed truth, fixed reality is there. In structuralism, according to Ferdinand de Saussure, we studied last year, structuralism and Euclides. But Jacques Derrida is not agreed with structuralism and structuralism's attitude towards that side, structuralism's attitude. Ferdinand de Saussure's approach to the text. Ferdinand de Saussure's approach to the text. Ferdinand de Saussure approached the text by taking into account or by focusing on the truth, on the subject matter, on the theme, that is singularity, universality, universal theme. See, that is the most important characteristic feature of structuralism. But Jacques Derrida is not agreed with that structuralism, with that kind of structuralism as represented by Ferdinand de Saussure. He is not agreed. As a French philosopher, he is engaged with structuralism critically. Critically, he has seen that structuralism with some criticism, with some modification. See, he has commented on what a structure is and brings out the limitations of structuralism also. Not only he has commented what is structuralism or what is structure, but he has also pointed out some of the limitations, some of the weaknesses. See, limitations, weaknesses in structuralism. Because according to this Derrida, there is no center at all in the text. There is no truth at all in the text. There is no fixed subject in the text. No fixed subject in the text. All of you are quite familiar with Nat Samrat. All of you are quite familiar with Nat Samrat. For structuralism, the suffering of that hero and the death of that hero is everything. But for deconstruction, for postmodernism, for Jacques Derrida, see, the suffering and death of that hero is not everything. Even the minor characters like a servant working in the farmhouse of that daughter of that who is daughter of that Nat Samrat is equally important. Even that a thief living on the street that are taken care of that Nat Samrat is also equally important. Even a lady, an old lady who is serving pav bhaji, vada pav, see, who is serving that vada pav, that food to that Nat Samrat on the street under the bridge is also equally important. The children of that Nat Samrat are also equally important. See, the theater and a person who is associated with that theater, see, is also equally important for deconstruction. No, remember, only Natsamrat is not important in Natsamrat. Natsamrat, that is the hero. Only hero is not important, but the other minor characters, subordinate characters, are also equally important in that Natsamrat, according to the Derrida. But for structuralism, no. Minor characters are not important. Major characters are important. Only one major character, that is Natsamrat, is most important. That truth is held, is held by whom? By structuralism. Whereas for post-structuralism, for Derrida, only the hero is not everything in that film Natsamrat, but the other characters are also equally important in order to throw light on the various themes represented in that film called Natsamrat. See, that is brings out the limitations by this person that is called as Jacques Derrida, and he pointed out that there is not one center, but there are number of centers, and one center is replaced by another center. That center is replaced by next center. Just like Natsamrat. For Patan, Natsamrat is the story of the wife of that Natsamrat. For Payal, Natsamrat is the story of ingratitude shown by the children of that Natsamrat. For Jadhav, Natsamrat is the story of the friend and his wife of that Natsamrat. Natsamrat's friend and his wife. See, for Fayaz, Natsamrat is the story of people living on the street. See, where is the truth? Where is the truth? Where is the center? Is there center? No. For post-modern people, there is no center at all because there are number of stories. There is no singularity. There is the plurality is there. See here, plurality. Plurality. There is not singularity, but there is the plurality. See, plurality. Plurality. That is, there is not one theme, but there are more themes. See? And that is why there is no fixed center in the text. See? Center is marginalized, and marginalized came to the center. See? Before Derrida, European people believed that it was their duty to look after the humankind. One language, English language, see, or French language. See, one religion, that is Christian religion. One God, that is Jesus Christ. What is about the African people? What is about South Asian people? What is about Latin American people? See, Latin American, African, or South Asian. See, these marginalized people did not have any kind of importance in the structuralism before the deconstruction. In that which Jewish family, Jewish contribution not taken into account. And that is why, being a Jewish person, Derrida opposed this notion of structuralism and brought out the limitations of structuralism and said that there is no fixed center. He begins his essay with the history of concept of structure. What is structure? What is structure? See, the appearance of the new structure of an original system always comes about, and this is the very condition of its structural specificity. By a rupture with its past, its origin, and its cause. No clues given regarding rupture. Here, structure is changed with the passing of time. According to this person, that is called as Derrida. Here, no doubt center is there in the text, but outside the text there is the center also. paradoxical notion of that center, paradoxical notion of that structure is here pointed out. There is structure in that nut samrat. There is the structure in that nut samrat. That nut samrat, that hero, divided his property in between his daughter and son. The result is both daughter and son deserted their parents, and the tragic end of that Nut Samrat and his wife is seen at the end of the film that is called as Nut Samrat. Is it the story? हे स्टोरी आहे का? हेच स्टोरी आहे का? ऐकते कोण कोण? कोण कोण ऐकतंय?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to see you visible दाखवा मला, कारण मी इकडे ओरडतो ना. व्हिडिओ चालू कर. बाहेर व्हिडिओ चालू कर.
Yes, sir.
व्हिडिओ चालू कर. सगळ्यांनी व्हिडिओ चालू करा. You people are not. I am teaching from the bottom of my heart, and you people are not listening. In other class, this is not allowed. Everyone should be visible. Then and then it is possible for us that if there is the response, then I can teach you. If there is no response, then no. How shall I teach you? That is the problem. And you people are not willing. You want to show more behind its structure. What is the structure in that Nut Samrat? I told you that the division of that property in between the son and daughter. Division of property between the son and daughter. Then son and daughter's negligence towards the parents suffering and death of the parents. This is the story of that person. This is the center. This is the center in that person. This is the structure in that person. But out of this story, there is something else also. What is something else? That one should be practical. सांगितलं का नाटकामध्ये कुठं? हे कुठं सांगितलं का की प्रत्येकाने प्रॅक्टिकल राहिलं पाहिजे? हे कुठं सांगितलंय? It is told that this truth is existed out of the film, not inside the film. Or if you read Othello by William Shakespeare, see, Othello is the tragedy of jealousy. Tragedy of jealousy. But if you read that Othello, nowhere you will come across the word jealousy. Just the word jealousy is written. But still, you see that Othello is the tragedy of jealousy. Macbeth is the tragedy of poor ambition. Within the text, there is the structure. Outside the text, there is the structure. Within the text, there is the structure. And outside the text, within the text there is the structure, and outside the structure, see, outside the text there is the structure. A rupture is occurred in that structure. How that rupture is occurred in the structure is not told to us, is not made clear to us. A clue regarding the rupture about that structure is not given at all. It is paradoxical. See, it is paradoxical. Structurality of structure is paradoxical. See, that is the truth. Within the text and outside the text, existing within the text, both inside and outside the structure, is here paradoxical. And he defines what is center. Center is an organizing principle that allows for organizing principle that allows for limited play. See, in Nat Samrat there is the structure. See, the family of Nat Samrat, the family of the friend of that Nat Samrat, the family of the daughter, the family of the son. See, then the street, the people living on the street, beggars, thieves, all are logically connected within that Nat Samrat field. Organizing principle is there. Who is the organizing principle? It is Nat Samrat. Nat Samrat hero is the organizing principle of all these families. Nat Samrat and his wife both are the organizing principles here. And it is because of that Nat Samrat and his wife. See, if you focus on the role of that Nat Samrat and his wife in the film called Nat Samrat, what will happen? You will get limited meaning. You will get center that is limited meaning. One meaning only. See, if you focus on Nat Samrat and his wife as the principal characters in that film called Nat Samrat, what will happen? Limited meaning will be emerged. See, limited meaning will be emerged. No doubt, if you remove Nat Samrat and his wife from the film called Nat Samrat, there will be nothing. See, there will be nothing in the text in that film if you remove the character of that Nat Samrat. It is Nat Samrat who is holding all other characters, who is holding all other structures together. That is structure to that film is given by who? By Nat Samrat and his wife. But at the same time, what is happening? Structure is given by who? By Nat Samrat. That is, truth is given by Nat Samrat and his wife by organizing other characters together. But at the same time, what happens? Limitations appears. See, structure is organized, balanced, oriented. See, structure is here, balanced structure. Who is at the center in that Nat Samrat? It is Nana Patekar and his wife. Nana Patekar, that is the hero, protagonist, and his wife. They are at the center of that film Nat Samrat. And this center organizes other characters, other families, other groups, other structures. That is structurality to the Nat Samrat is given by Nana Patekar and his wife. Nana Patekar and his wife, one truth. And this one truth brought all other truths together according to this person that is called as Derrida. No doubt, if you concentrate on Nana Patekar, what will happen? Limitations, limited meaning you will get. Restraints are there. Replay is not allowed. Replay is not allowed. Replay, freedom. Freedom for the choice of things, not allowed. Limited discourse will be taken place within the structure itself. See, and this center is called as the transcendental signifier. Because beyond that Nana Patekar and his wife, there are the other characters, other meanings, other feelings, other thoughts, other structures, other centers are there. See, transcendental, that is signifier, transcendental signifier. Nana Patekar and his wife, one signifier, and beyond that signifier, there are the another signifiers that is called as transcendental signifiers. That is called as transcendental signifiers. Derrida talks about the center of structure. Derrida, see, he ate a mango. If you remove any one word, ate, if you remove he, a mango, no meaning. If you remove a mango, see, nothing will happen. He ate. See, but that ate is most important. It gives meaning, it gives structure to that sentence. Center gives coherence. Center gives coherence. Center gives unity to the structure. Nana Patekar and his wife gives unity to the structure. Just like Othello gives unity to the whole play. Macbeth has given unity to the whole play. In the same way, if you see that Natsamrat, you will come across that it is Nana Patekar who has held all characters, all structures together. Balance is given, unity is given, coherence is given to the whole film by who? By one character that is called as Nana Patekar. And if you think that not Samrat film without Nana Patekar, what will happen? A film without Nana Patekar, what will happen? Film without Nana Patekar, what will happen? No meaning. Unthinkable. It is unthinkable. See, that is who is most important. Nana Patekar is most important because that character has given coherence, unity. See here, that what is to say that the all other elements of the structure are bound together, are united together. See here, that coherence is seen, that unity is seen, it is because of the workings of that Nana Patekar. And if you think that Nat Samrat without Nana Patekar, see, it is unthinkable, no meaning. That is, center not only limits that Nat Samrat, but it delimits Nat Samrat also. No doubt, meaning is given to the Nat Samrat. एक truth आपल्याला बघायला मिळतं नट सम्राट मध्ये. That is the limitation and delimits also. Center delimits the possible play within the structure. Now we start to compare that the life of that Nat Samrat with the life of the friend Vikram Seth, Vikram Gokhale. The life of daughter with the life of what is to say that mother. The life of the daughter with the life of the daughter-in-law. The life of son with the life of the person living on the street. See here, this free play of that structure is also becomes possible. It is because of the center. See, center is most important. No doubt, center is paradoxical. एका बाजूला काय म्हणते, it is because of the center, the meaning is limited. But the same center brought all other meanings together. All other elements have been brought together by the same center, by the Nana Patekar. And Nana Patekar काढून टाका काय होईल? No, there is no meaning. It is center is paradoxical in its nature. See, center is within the text and center is outside the text also, outside the structure also. See, center is according to Derrida. Center is not just within the text, but outside the text also there is the center. That is paradoxical in nature. And since the center is both inside and outside the structure, there is no center at all. The center is not center. The center is not the center. तुम्ही काय करणार? नट सम्राट मधील अर्थ शोधण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार. एक अर्थ शोधस तर दुसरा अर्थ येतो, दुसरा अर्थ शोधेपर्यंत तिसरा अर्थ येतो, तिसरा अर्थ शोधेपर्यंत चौथा. See, that truth, that center is slippery word, becomes a slippery word. Postponed, the meaning is postponed again and again. We are trying to hold the meaning by concentrating on Nat Samrat, but at the same time we will see that there is the most important role played by Gokhale, most important role played by other characters, most important role played by the dramatist also in the theater, most important role played by the other minor characters. Even the small child, granddaughter of that Nat Samrat also plays the most important role. See, there is no center. The center is not the center. See, no doubt, center works in the text, but it is not essential. Center works in the text. The working of the center is most important in the text, but it is not essential. Center is needed to form the structure. Structure तयार करायचं असेल तर center is needed, no doubt. But immediately once structure is formed, center is escaped. Center is escaped. Center is slipped away. Center is moved away. See, God is the center of human life, and He dictates laws. So God is the center of human life. बरोबर आहे. आपण देवाला मानतो. देवाने ज्या प्रकारे परमेश्वराने आपल्याला शिकवले त्याप्रमाणे आपण राहायचा प्रयत्न करतो. पण गॉड आपल्या जीवनाचा भाग आहे का? आहे का? गॉड परमेश्वर आपल्या जीवनाचा भाग आहे का? मानव जीवनामध्ये परमेश्वराला महत्वाचं स्थान आहे. परमेश्वराने सांगितल्याप्रमाणे आपण नैतिकतेच्या मार्गावर चालण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो आणि करतोय. तरी पण गॉड हा आपल्या जीवनाचा भाग नाही. See, where is the God? Where is the God? God is not existed in our life, though our lives, see, our lives are here controlled. Even the laws, rules, regulations, moral ethics, see, all this we received, all this are given by the God Himself. But God is not the part of our life. He is not the part of our life. He is absent from the place of human life. So that is, God is present and God is absent. In the same way, truth is present and truth is also absent in the text. See, truth is also present and truth is also absent within the text. That is, our attempt to seek center within the text is questioned by Derrida, and before Derrida, Nietzsche has also questioned the existence of the God and declared the death of God. Nietzsche declared the death of God. See, Derrida is influenced by Nietzsche, and he quoted that Nietzsche also and said that there is the death of God, death of truth. See, and replaced that God with Superman. With Superman. See, Superman is most important. Science is most important. See, science is most important. Science becomes the omnipotent. Man becomes the omnipotent. It is because of that science, not because of that God. See, that is the most important argument made by Derrida in this essay called as Structure, Sign and Play in the Discourses of Human Life. See here, discourses of human life, that is text, structure, जीवन, social life असेल, any kind of life. Any kind of life that is narrated in the text. See here, there is this structure. Structure, it is essential to have a structure within the text. And that center, that is sign, has given meaning to the structure, but at the same time, that sign is escaped. That is structure, sign, and play. Play means plurality. Plurality. Not fixed meaning. Plural, multiple meanings are seen in the text here. समजते का?
Yes, sir.
समजते का?